should be available at the workplace and as part of training. If trainees had more accurate expectations about the work they're getting into and what the future offers in that profession, there would be fewer reality shocks. So what are some constructive approaches to coping with burnout? And I put this in your handout because you need to look at it a couple of times a year. And where necessary, changing jobs. Training should also include developing the special people skills that will be required to deal with delicate problems, such as telling students that they failed. The value of learning to use both objective detachment and sensitive concern could be explored before the emotions are pushed. Teacher education programs need to emphasize that in the long run, what energizes and re-inspires teachers are opportunities for reflection and intellectual satisfaction, a commitment to and belief in the value of lifelong learning, including lifelong opportunities to grow with colleagues, belief in our students, and the power and fascination of being truly present during teaching. This is the kind of training the MAT program believes in, and that you will be leaving here to share with others. This is what is needed in order to create the fertile soil for teachers who will not only stay in the profession, but remain passionate and curious. So I'm going to close by reading a poem, which you don't have a copy of. It's called To Be Abused by Marge Pearson. The people I love the best jump into work headfirst, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with sure strokes almost out of sight. They seem to become natives of that element, the black, sleek heads of seals bouncing like half-submerged balls. I love people who harness themselves, an ox to a heavy cart, who pull like water buffalo with massive patience, who strain in the mud and the muck to move things forward, who do what has to be done again and again. I want to be with people who submerge in the task, who go into the fields to harvest and work in a row and pass the bags along, who are not parlor generals and field deserters, but move in the common rhythm when the food must come in or the fire be put out. The work of the world is common as mud. Botched, it smears the hands, crumbles to dust. But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident. Greek amphoras for wine or oil, Hopi vases that held corn are put in museums, but you know they were made to be used. The pitcher cries for water to carry, and a person for work that is real. Thanks very much.
That's better. Are there announcements?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Today at 3 to 5, there was a schedule change, wine and cheese. It was originally set at El Cafe, but it's changed to Boyce Conference Room. So 3 to 5 today, wine and cheese. Hope you guys can make it. So that's in the Boyce Conference Room, 3 to 5.
Thank you. Other announcements? I would call your attention to the San Donat evaluation form, which is in the back on orange. This is a requirement, isn't it? If you want the credit, this is what you have to do. It's why we have the conference. It's why it's so good. Because this is a way of listening to participants. The pink sheet in the back gives your permission to World Learning to show your work. Make sense?
You mean on
Copyright authorization.
on the website?
Yeah, so if you want to put on digital collections, yeah.
Right. So this is gonna, your presentation is gonna show up on the digital, in the digital collections in the library.
If you choose to do that, you need to send it to the library. It's described on the handout how to do that.
So this, I'll not go into it. Okay. Anything else left to say? I admonish you to start on time, to arrive on time, and to finish on time. See you later on.